KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Liverpool here, delighted to be joined by Gabriel Rosado. What's happening?
Chilling, man. Enjoying the UK. Came to London. I was in London for about a week, adjusting to the time. The jet lag killed me, man. Killed me. But I'm glad I came in early, man, because it took me about a week to adjust to the time. Once I got adjusted, this week now, fight week, which is the most important week, I feel good. My motor's going, so glad I came early.
Obviously, this is your first time you're fighting across the pond, as you would say, Gabe.
Yeah.
But how have you found the last week, UK in Liverpool especially?
Yeah, man, it's great. Great fans, great people. Beautiful city. I didn't know what to expect when I came to Liverpool because I've been to London, but Liverpool's a great city, man, great town, man. So definitely enjoying it out here.
Have you mastered the accent, the Liverpool Scouse
no,
accent?
No, man, I can't get it down. My trainer does. My trainer does it pretty good, but I can't get it down.
Does he? Oh, is he around?
No.
Oh, he's sitting down there. A little bit of a crossroads fight for you and Murry here, because people have always said for years the pair of you have been in all these exciting fights and it hasn't always gone yours or Martin's way. But where are you now in your career in regards to this fight?
Now I just feel refreshed. I'm back with my trainer, my original trainer, Billy Briscoe. Started me from the ground up. I went back to Philadelphia, my roots. I haven't done a camp in Philadelphia in almost 4 years. So I felt it was important to just kind of go back to my roots. And that definitely brought back some hunger. Definitely put things in perspective for me. And just going back to the things that made me a really talented fighter when I was on a streak, a winning streak, So I feel good. Going into this fight, I feel real good.
How much of Martin Murry have you seen? Obviously, you guys share a common opponent in Golovkin over the years, but how much of him have you seen, Martin Murry?
No, I remember watching him when he fought Martinez. I saw that fight live. I did see the Triple G fight live. So I've seen him. Looked at some clips here and there of his last couple fights, and Martin's a tough guy. It's definitely the style that's gonna suit. It's gonna suit me, and it's definitely gonna be good for the fans, because you really don't got guys that are gonna run. I can box and he can box, but we don't run. You know what I mean? It's a difference. So it's gonna be entertaining. A lot of volume, a lot of punches being thrown. So I'm ready for everything.
It was interesting to listen to kind of how Tony Bellew got used to together for this fight. Talk to me a little bit about your relationship with Tony Bellew.
Yeah, met Tony in the Crease set, and we got.
Oh, you're a film star as well, of course, yeah.
And we stood in contact, and I told Tony if an opportunity presents itself in the UK, I love the opportunity, and I became a free agent, and I let Tony know. He got back to me after the holidays, and next you know, Eddie calls me and tells me what I think of Martin Murry, and I'm like, great, let's make it happen. And that's just how it played out, man. So a big shout out to Tony, because man of his word, he told me he would get back to me. He did. He made it happen.
He's pretty much the king of Liverpool, Tony Bellew, as well.
Great guy, man. Great guy.
Absolutely. I mean, the last time we caught up was before your fight with Willie Monroe Jr. in Dallas, which was last September. So all that time.
Yeah, man. And that fight, it was a snoozer. I fought a track star that day. And going into the fight, I wasn't 100% me. Confident-wise, I felt confident. I felt good. The fighter in me said I'm gonna fight. But I went into the fight with a bad leg injury. Is why I had the tights on. And then going into the fight with a leg injury, and then fighting a guy that's on his, pretty much on his back foot, moving around, running around, has made that much more difficult. But that's my fault. That's just me kind of probably being too brave for my own good. But it is history, if you look at it, where's he right now? Where's, not to come at him, but, I think it's one of those situations where people know what kind of fight you're going to get when you put Gabriel Rosado and Murry together. It's going to be entertaining.
It should be beautiful brutality, as the show's called.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I read, but someone pointed out to me that are you a fan of Tyson Fury? I read that somewhere.
Oh, I dig Tyson. It takes a crazy fighter to understand another crazy fighter, right? You know, it's kind of like that fighter mentality where I think only a fighter understands. But I get him, man. He's a crazy dude, but I get him.
Yeah, he's definitely someone, well, not just a heavyweight, but a boxer that's well spoken about here.
Yeah.
Some good, some bad, but you know.
Fury's he's a fighter. That's the thing. Like, there's a difference. He's not he's a fighter, man. You know, so because you know you got athletes and then you got fighters. You understand what I mean? Yeah. He doesn't care. It's all or nothing. He says what he want to say. You know, he fights anybody. He talks the talk and he backs it up. So you know, he's a true fighter.
Okay, listen, Gabe, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and listen, I'm sure we'll catch up with you over the weekend at some point.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Cheers, mate.